Carol, what time are you coming home?
My friend and I just split up. I'm going to take the train home now.
You don't need to rush home on the weekend.
My friend is married too, and I don't want to hold her up. We split up early to go home and make dinner. How's your work going, Kevin? You're not going to have to work overtime on the weekend, are you?
Well, I'm still waiting on a response from my client. I don't know when I'll hear from him, so I might be home late.
That's too bad. Should I make dinner?
Yeah, I'll eat at home tonight. I've been working overtime every day lately.
Great! I'll get dinner ready.
Thank you.
By the way, I went to a psychic reading today.
I didn't know you liked psychic readings. You never show any interest in daily horoscopes or anything.
My friend wanted to go, so I went with her and got a reading. It was quite accurate. It kind of freaked me out.
How was it accurate?
The psychic knew about my past without being given any information. The reading was spot on. I never really believed in psychic readings, but my perception has changed. Some psychics are legit.
Wow, she sounds great.
Yeah, I've never had such an experience. She also said something that concerns me.
What did she say?
She said I may see someone who's been on my mind.
Who's been on your mind?
No way. I feel like she was talking about your mother.
My mother?
Yeah. I won't voluntarily make contact with her. You drifted away from her purposefully. It's just that I didn't even meet her before we got married.
Trust me, there was no need. She was a toxic mother. She took advantage of me and took my money. I never want to see her again. I wouldn't even go to her funeral, although I know it's inevitable since I am the only child.
I know. You want nothing to do with her. That's why you took my last name.
Makes me nervous to even think I might see her.
It's just a psychic reading. The psychic might have been talking about someone else. Maybe it's my favorite K-pop star.
I hope so.
Yeah. I understand that you don't want me to meet your mother. But shouldn't I meet your relatives at least? Even if it's too late.
My mom would come barging in if she finds out we were meeting my relatives. We would just cause trouble for them. Plus, some of them would sympathize with her. To be honest, I don't want you to meet them. I'm sorry you married a man with no family. I know we had to have a small wedding because I couldn't invite any relative.
That was all okay. We married. That's all that matters.
Thank you. I wasn't blessed with the family I was born in. But I want to lead a life full of happiness with you. I want us to create a happy family together.
I feel the same. I want us to build a family full of happiness.
I'm sorry. I understand your feeling, but I want to focus on work. You make more money than I do now. I want to be able to make enough income to support both of us financially.
You don't have to worry about it. I love my job and I'm just doing what I can.
But you can't go to work when you have a baby. You'll have to take maternity leave.
You've been thinking about our future. Thank you.
Of course. Also, as a man, I want to be the breadwinner of the house.
I'm counting on you. Don't overthink yourself, though. Your health comes first.
You're right. Thank you. I wouldn't do anything to make you sad. Oh, excuse me. I've got a response from my client. I've got to get back to work.
All right. Good luck with your work. Come home safely. Kevin, are you coming home late again?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll make sure to catch the last train home. You'll be in bed by the time I get home, right?
I will. I have a question for you.
A question? What is it?
I was looking over the credit card statement today. The bill was twice more than usual. There was a $1,000 payment to a travel agency. Are you planning a trip?
Oh, that's a payment for a business trip. It's a package price for the hotel and the flights. I paid with my credit card so I could get the points.
A business trip?
I'm going next week.
You told me nothing about it.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you. My company will cover all the expenses. They'll pay me back.
Oh, good. It scared me.
I'm so sorry I forgot to tell you.
You're a little careless with money. Don't forget to tell me in advance next time. I want us to cut down on expenses to save money.
I know. You're responsible with money enough for the both of us.
Even though I'm responsible, you still go out and buy clothes and stuff.
Yeah, I can't say no to salespeople.
It's not funny. You have to work with me to save money.
Sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
Will you be able to come home early before your business trip?
I can't. I have a lot of work to do. Why?
You know, once you go on a business trip, you won't be home for a few days.
The trip is only for 2 nights. I'll come back soon.
Well,
Do you miss me? Doesn't sound like you do. You're usually okay when I work overtime every day.
if I tell you I miss you, would you come home early?
I want to, but I can't. I'm sorry. I'll make up for it. I'll be able to come home early for a while when I come back from the trip.
Okay. I'm sorry for being so selfish. I'll go to bed by myself. Be sure to lock the door when you come home.
Are you sulking?
I'm not. You have to work when you have to work.
I'll work hard so I can support both of us soon. Good night. Carol, do you have a minute?
Sure. I missed your call an hour ago. I'm sorry I couldn't answer. Did anything happen during the trip? Are you at a hotel right now?
I am. I'm in trouble.
What's going on?
I have to stay at my parents' house for a while, so I can't come home for another week or so.
What? Why?
My mother died. I'm going to her funeral. I wish I didn't have to, but I have to do my part.
You're going to her funeral alone. I think I should go too. It's your
I want to forget about this place I used to live in, so I'd rather not have you here. There's my relatives too that I don't want to see, and they might be hard on me. I never expected her to die during my business trip. She causes trouble even when she dies.
This is your mother texting. Who caused you trouble? I'm alive. What are you doing telling your wife I'm dead?
Huh? Carol? What's going on?
I said I'm your mother. I'm texting from Carol's phone.
What are you talking about? Carol, what's going on? My mom's dead. Why are you doing this?
It was a difficult delivery when I gave birth to you. You almost got lost in the nearby mountain when you were in the 2nd grade. Your high school name was Alyssa. You drifted away from me because you cheated on your fiancé. You made me pay the compensation for the family and ran off. You caused trouble for all the relatives. Is that information enough for you to believe I'm your mother?
Are you really mom?
I've been telling you since the beginning. You dumb son. I don't even consider you my son anymore. I've been chasing you to get my money back.
You've been chasing me? What does that mean? You'd better not be causing trouble to Carol. Just stay away from me. Carol, don't trust her if you're reading this. She's making it all up to split us up.
You can say whatever you want, but there's nothing you can do. Carol knows everything.
What do you mean? Everything? Everything you say is a lie.
The fact that you broke off an engagement and ran off, and the fact that you've been cheating on Carol, she knows everything. I was surprised to hear from the detective agency that you were married.
What? Did you spy on me? What do you get from this?
The reimbursement for the compensation. I was going to forgive and forget if you had become a decent man. But you haven't changed at all. You did such terrible things in the past, and you're still cheating on your woman. I'm ashamed of you.
Just get away from Carol.
I can't do that. We're at the hotel you're staying with your mistress. I know your room number. Carol didn't answer your call because she was on a plane. Give up. You won't get away.
Carol, help. I've been locked up in a room in my parents' house. My uncle's been guarding the door to my room. I need to get out of here somehow.
Why should I help you?
They're going to make me work on a ship on the Bering Sea.
Well, you had it coming. You cheated on your fiancé and ran off without paying the compensation. They also had to pay the cancellation fees for the wedding. You have to take responsibility for that too, don't you think?
Aren't you going to miss me? You said you missed me before I went on a business trip.
I said it because I wanted to know who you are one last time.
What?
Ever since we got married, you've always come home late. You sometimes came home with the scent of female perfume. I had been worried for over 6 months since then. I didn't want to keep worrying anymore, so I hired a detective agency.
You've known that long?
Yes, but I wasn't sure back then. That's why I had them follow you. It turned out your mother had hired the same detective agency to spy on you. She talked to me in front of the office.
You're kidding, right? That kind of thing only happens in movies.
It is like a movie, isn't it? The truth will come out in the end. Your mother is not a toxic parent. She is a good person. I didn't believe her completely at first, but I found out about your cheating. As I gathered information, I figured out that you were the one who was lying.
I'm deeply sorry about the trip, but I was never going to replace you with her. You had a conversation with her, so you know we weren't serious.
Does that change anything? Do you think I'll forgive you?
No, but I truly love you.
If you had loved me, you wouldn't have cheated on me soon after getting married. I'm sure you didn't want to divorce because I have a decent income. I notice you've been overspending money since we got married. You married me because you thought you could do whatever you want with my money.
No! I married you because I love you for your kindness.
You cheated on me. Your words mean nothing to me.
I apologize for all the lies, but it comes from the heart when I say I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So please, help me. You have enough savings to pay back the compensation I owe my mom, don't you? We give her back the money and start over. I won't disappoint you again.
Are you serious right now? Why should I clean up your mess? I cooperated with your mom to stop you from doing the same thing again. I'm not going to live with you again.
Are you saying you want to get a divorce?
Obviously. You betrayed and cheated on your fiancé right before the wedding. Then you made your mother pay the compensation and tricked me into marrying you. On top of that, you had an affair again. Who would be stupid enough to start over with a man like you?
Carol, please. I don't want to divorce you.
You don't want to divorce me only because you think I will help you. Just so you know, I won't spend a penny on you ever.
The compensation is nearly $50,000. It's going to take years to pay her back.
You have $30,000 to pay me in addition to that.
What?
Did you forget about the compensation for me? I demand full payment.
I'm so sorry. I've been dependent on you. I thought you would forgive me no matter what I do because you're so sweet. You're so warm-hearted and generous. You're the most perfect woman I know.
Oh, thank you for all the compliments. Too bad I'm not generous enough to forgive you. Sorry, show me your sincerity by paying me the compensation.
I'll live for you from now on, Carol. I'll work hard to support us. Trust me. Please.
I don't believe any word a pathological liar says. Don't make me say the same thing. The only thing you can do is shut up and pay me the compensation. Money won't betray me like you did. We discussed divorce at my ex-husband's parents' house. He could not argue as all his relatives were present in the discussion. The negotiation for divorce and compensation went smoothly. My ex-husband's mother introduced him to a job, and he is going to work on a ship on the Bering Sea. The job is so rigorous and grueling that he might not survive. Even if he doesn't, I will still get the compensation with an insurance paycheck. He wouldn't be able to escape from the ship easily since most crews on the ship are covered in debt like him. My ex-husband has no empathy for others and has caused trouble to many people. I hope he will pay for what he did. After the divorce, I moved into a studio apartment. It is a small apartment, but it is a perfect place for me to live by myself. I got a cat as I could not get one when I lived with my ex-husband because of his allergy. She is so adorable and brings me peace of mind, which my ex-husband never did. I don't feel lonely at all thanks to my cat. I haven't healed from the pain of having been betrayed yet. Lucas, can you buy diapers at the store in front of the train station on your way home from work? They're having a sale.
What? Why do I have to? Why can't you go, Jess? You're at home, aren't you?
I'm asking you because I can't go.
Why?
What do you mean by why? Don't you know the situation I'm in right now? I just gave birth to twins. I have no time for that.
Why don't you get it delivered to our place then?
We need to buy diapers for 2 kids. I wanted to try and save money.
It's only a few dollars.
Ordering online is like $10 more expensive. That's not even including delivery.
That's fine. It's only $10. I'm the one paying anyways.
Well, yeah, but We're going to be spending a lot of money on our kids from now on. So isn't it better to try and save where we can? Besides, it's on your way home. You could just stop by and get it.
If you're trying to save money, that's fine by me, but don't involve me in it. I'm busy with work every single day. I come home tired, so running errands for you basically feels like hell.
I'm only asking you to buy diapers.
You go buy them then. Also, you should get to cleaning the house pretty soon. I'm so over having to live in a dirty apartment every day.
I want to clean too, I just have no time because of the twins.
They're newborns, so it shouldn't be that hard. It's not like they're the ones messing up the room. You're the one that's making the mess.
I'm honestly so busy that I get migraines. Taking care of one baby is hard enough, but we have two. I need you to understand that I'm extra busy because of that.
You should just quickly clean things up after you feed them and change their diapers. Why can't you do that?
There are things that pop up suddenly. It's not like the twins are always calm either. If you have complaints, why don't you help me with the twins a little more?
What do you mean? I changed their diapers.
That's all you do though. Plus, you make me do it when they go number 2. You always push them to me when they start crying.
It's a mother's job to calm down a crying baby.
Who made that rule?
I have to work every day. On top of that, I can't sleep because the twins are crying every night. What else do you want from me? All you do is lounge around at home and take care of babies.
Taking care of babies is the hard part. I don't have time to lounge around either.
Oh, come on. Working a job is so much harder. Besides, you're at home all day. You can relax anytime you want to. I swear, you're being so dramatic.
I'm not being dramatic. Besides, I just gave birth recently. I'm not in the best shape yet and I'm still hurting. That's why I wanted you to make dinner at the very least. Could you do that for me?
Come on. You need to look up to the mothers in this world. Single mothers are working, taking care of their kids, and doing the chores. Compared to that, you're a stay-at-home wife that just takes care of the kids. Now you want me to do the chores too?
I think single mothers are amazing, but our family has you as a father, Lucas. I don't think we should compare a situation to that.
Stop spoiling yourself. I know you worked hard to give birth to the twins, but the game isn't over after childbirth.
I know that.
Then take care of the kids and do the chores properly. If the apartment is dirty when I come home today, I'm not going to help with the twins at all. Make sure you vacuum the living room before I come home today. And do the laundry too. What even is that pile of dirty laundry? What are you even doing at home every single day?
Sorry, I've just been exhausted lately.
That's not my problem. I'm trying to relax on my few days off, but I can't relax the way things are now.
Come on, I really don't feel good. I've barely been getting enough sleep too. I need you to help with the chores or the twins at least a little bit.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking. Why don't you understand? I'm already at my limit.
Why can't you do things that everyone else can do?
I've been trying with the cleaning and other chores as much as I can, but I really have no time to spare when I have to take care of 2 newborns.
Are you sure you're not wasting your time? There are 24 hours in a day. I think that's enough time to complete chores around the house. How unproductive are you?
It's not about productivity. Come on, the twins are our kids. It wouldn't hurt to help as a father a little more.
Who do you think is supporting you guys financially? You guys are able to live the life you're living because I work hard.
I know that, but that and taking care of the kids is a different story.
Why are you complaining about me when I'm already fulfilling my responsibilities? You're a stay-at-home wife. Your responsibility is to do the chores and take care of the kids. Spread yourself out and work harder. It's your job to support me as your husband.
I'm doing my best.
Well, it's not enough. Oh, make sure you take my suit to the cleaners too.
You should have taken it yourself if you were going to leave the house anyways.
What? It's your job, isn't it? Why do I need to do that?
It's not that hard to bring your own suit to the cleaners, is it?
I told you already. I'm working and making money for our family. What about you? Are you making any money for us?
If you think about chores and taking care of the kids as a job paid by the hour, I would be making a lot of money. I don't get any money for it, but it's just as important.
Are you being serious right now? Listen, the level of your chores and childcaring isn't something anyone would pay money for. Your cooking is half-assed every day, and the kids don't even stop crying when you try to calm them down. In order to make money, you need to do these things at a professional level.
I can't just be perfect at raising a kid from the start. Besides, we have twins. I can't stop both of them from crying at the same time. And the house is dirty because you never help with anything, Lucas.
Are you saying it's my fault? What a terrible woman. Oh, by the way, my mom is coming over tomorrow. Have her teach you a thing or two about cleaning and taking care of children. At the very least, watch her closely so you don't disappoint her. Hey, Jess, the house is a mess. Where did you go without even cleaning?
If you think it's dirty, clean it yourself.
What? What's with that attitude? Cleaning the house is your job. Don't slack off on your responsibilities just because you gave birth. You're a stay-at-home wife. What are you even doing? Didn't my mom come over today? Didn't you learn anything from her?
Cut it out. Right now.
Excuse me?
It's your mother. Come apologize right this second.
What? Mom? Why? Are you really mom? Where's Jess?
Jess is sleeping at my house right now.
What the hell is she doing? And what do you mean apologize?
Lucas, you made Jess work so hard that she passed out from exhaustion. I'm honestly so sorry for Jess's parents. Why aren't you helping her out? The twins are your kids too. Why did you pressure Jess this much?
Pressure? I just want her to do the chores and take care of the twins properly.
You can do the chores and take care of the kids too, can't you?
What? But I'm working.
Your father helped with the chores and everything else after you were born. The period after childbirth is hard as it is. Jess worked so hard to give birth to your kids. Why aren't you being kind to her?
I was being kind. I endured all her half-assed meals, and I even tolerated the pile of laundry for a couple days.
It's only cooking and laundry. Do it yourself. Don't you feel bad for Jess at all? Jess has only been sleeping an hour a day recently. She passed out when I got to your house.
What?
She was probably at her limit at that point. She woke up a couple of hours later and cried to me while apologizing. When I asked her what happened, I found out that you haven't been helping her with a single thing. Jess has already had enough. That's why I brought her back to our house.
So, Jess is fine now?
What makes you think that? She still needs plenty of rest. So your father and I are going to do everything we can to help her. Taking care of twins is so hard. God knows why you didn't help her out. I guess it was a lie when they said that there were more fathers helping out around the house in this generation. Because I have a useless son right here.
I've been helping with changing the diapers too.
Are you stupid? Don't think that's all there is to taking care of a child. Either way, come here immediately to apologize. Jess was honestly pretty cornered. Who knows if she'll even forgive you though?
Jess, I'm gonna go to my parents' house this weekend. I want to talk to you soon. It's weird that we see each other every week but don't talk, right? I've started helping out with the twins too. I want us to fix things.
You're right. I've calmed down too. I think I've been able to organize my thoughts, so let's talk.
Thank you. This weekend I'll cook something for you, Jess. I've actually been looking through recipes. I'll make something that's good for you.
You don't need to cook for me. I'll just need your signature when you come over this weekend.
My signature? Why?
I want to get a divorce.
What? A divorce?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a minute. I regret how I treated you. I even apologized, right?
I couldn't forgive you even after your apology. That's why I want a divorce.
Jess, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about everything.
Forget about it. Saying the same things over and over won't work at this point.
But I can't do anything other than apologize.
That's why I'm saying that I want a divorce. I realized that my life apart from you is so much better. There's no one to complain about the cleaning or the kids. I'd forgotten that I had plenty of people who would be happy to support the twins and I, so I'll be okay.
I won't be okay. I'm only able to work hard because I have you and the twins.
Who do you think is financially supporting you? Didn't you say that to me?
I feel bad for saying that now.
Well, I can't just forget about it that easily. You used me like a slave right after I gave birth. Every time I slacked off on cleaning or taking care of the kids, you would yell at me. I don't want to be with someone like that anymore.
I'm sorry. I was completely wrong, but I don't want us to get a divorce. I know you had to come to that decision because of me, but Please, give me another chance. I never understood how hard it was to take care of a child.
I don't believe anything you're saying. You said you're helping out with the twins, but it's only on the weekends when you come over.
I promise I'll earn your trust back somehow. Besides, I'll help out with everything when you guys come back home. I'll do the household chores, too. I won't put everything on you anymore.
You know, you ignored everything I've been telling you, but you listened to your mom? That's what irks me. I mean, I know your mom is a pro at being a mother and has a lot more experience than I do, but why didn't you listen to me? I begged you so many times to help me.
I thought you were just acting spoiled.
And what's wrong with that? Didn't you get married to me because you love me? Aren't the twins your kids? Besides, I would think that you'd notice that I was barely sleeping if we lived together. I decided that I didn't need you as a husband, nor as a father.
I'm truly sorry, but I promise from now on, I'll do my best to be a good husband and father.
You expected me to be perfect at raising a kid from the start. But you're really loose when it comes to yourself, aren't you?
I finally realized how hard it is to take care of twins. I was the one acting spoiled. Now I know how hard you were working for all of us. I'll do anything for you to forgive me. I really do think the twins are adorable. And I love you too, Jess.
If you really did love me, I don't think you would have treated me the way you did.
Well, I'm sorry.
You'll do anything for me to forgive you, right?
A man never takes his words back. If I do something horrible again, I won't stop you from filing a divorce. I'll sign the papers. So please, give me one last chance.
Okay, I forgive you.
What? Really? Jess, thank you. I promise I won't do anything to hurt you ever again.
Why are you expecting us not to get divorced? I'll forgive you for what you did to me, so sign the divorce papers. This is my last request. As a father and husband, you'll grant my last wish, won't you? The divorce talks between my husband and I took quite the journey, but my parents-in-law were on my side, so I was successfully able to get a divorce. My husband would come over during the weekends, but truth be told, he wasn't actually much help with the chores or taking care of the twins. My mother-in-law was so astounded that she got tired of lecturing him. Even if I got back with my husband, who believed he was doing everything he could, it would have gone back to the same situation as before. In my opinion, I had already given him that second chance, so I don't feel guilty about deciding on the divorce. It doesn't change the fact that he is the father of my children, so I do get in contact with him sometimes, but I'm only planning to use them for parental help. I'm going to make sure that he helps out with the child support until the twins are adults too. I left my parents-in-law who had taken great care of me and went back to my parents' house. Honestly, it was harder to leave my parents-in-law than it was to leave my ex-husband. I'm planning to limit the connection I have with my ex-husband to the bare minimum, but I want to keep having a good relationship with my in-laws, and I'd be happy to have them involved in the twins' lives. I'm never going to forget that I have people who support me, and this time, I'm going to work hard while still making sure I don't get sick and raise my children into wonderful people.